Welcome to Milo Smiles, ladies and gentlemen. So I made a modification to my BK2-S. What I did was I replaced the stock barrel. What I did was I was trolling around on M416 Gel Blaster site, the same company that this blaster came from actually, and they sold a barrel and shroud for the BK1S. Well, I believed that this blaster was underbarreled, and I was right. Okay, so I went and I bought the upgraded barrel and shroud. The whole thing was only $10, which really wasn't bad. It was definitely worth the experiment. Here's the stock barrel, if that tells you anything. Okay, the barrel's really easy to hot swap. It truly is. So, what you do to hot swap the barrel is that there's three little grub screws here, here, and here. Okay, once this shroud comes off, there's like a locking nut. You unscrew the locking nut, barrel slides out, plug the new one in, plug and play the whole way. Now, originally, I mounted the shroud, the BK1 shroud on it just to see what it would look like, and it fit most of the way. However, the problem with it was loose. Okay, just probably because this one's designed for the BK1S. Okay, so I ended up actually using the original BK2 shroud that it came with, and it just looks a little bit better now, I think, in my opinion anyway. Now, when I ran this blaster over my chronograph the first time, I was getting speeds of about 170 to 175, okay, and that was on the stock setup. When I upgraded the barrel, I got a 10 FPS boost out of it. Again, that's not anything earth-shattering or anything like that, but again, 10 FPS is 10 FPS, and it cost me like $10 to find it out. Yeah, that's right, the upgraded barrel and shroud was only $10, so it was definitely worth a try. So I plugged the barrel in, and I ran the blaster on my chronograph, and I was getting speeds of about 180 to 185. I got a couple shots in this end of 190. Which again isn't earth shattering, but still, I'll take any little bit of gain I can get out of it. You know, it made the blaster a little bit better. It definitely made it a lot more accurate just because of a longer barrel. Because when you have a shorter barrel, you're going to lose some accuracy. When you lengthen the barrel out, you do gain a little bit of accuracy. When you put a scar on, you gain a lot more accuracy. So I figured, I'll try it or whatever. So I ordered it, installed it. 185 to 190. Not bad. Not bad at all. I was actually rather impressed with it, that it was just so easy to take care of. This blaster definitely it's definitely in the running for Blaster of the Year this year so far. Keep in mind, the year's still pretty early, and most of the newer blasters I'm interested in still haven't been released yet. I'm waiting on like the new X-Shot blaster, the Siren blaster. I've been thinking about trying one of the Hasbro Pro Series blasters as well. I'm not a fan of them, of Hasbro in general, just because they kind of shit the bed, in my opinion, with the N series or whatever it is you want to call it. But I was rather impressed. I mean, $10, I got an extra 10 FPS out of it, which is great, So to me, the juice was definitely worth the squeeze, just to order an extra shot. Now, I know some of you people in like California and other care and compliant states, and yeah, I'm going to use that term because that's the way I feel today, are getting their BK2s and BK1s with orange shrouds. That's nice and all that, and I'm glad that y'all are getting that. The thing is, just my personal opinion, that takes away from the aesthetic of the blaster. I personally would much rather run it as is. It's still got plenty enough orange, and if I switch out the saber tip to an orange tip, then there you go, it's 100% legal. To me, the blaster doesn't have to be totally orange, because at that point it's too much orange. But yeah, I mean, I was rather impressed with it. To get an extra 10 FPS out of it for $10, it's definitely not bad at all. I mean, if you guys want to try a modification like this, don't be scared to, the blaster was $150, so it's definitely well worth the price. This blaster just continues to surprise me and amaze me. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And I'll put a buy link in the description below for the barrel kit at M416 Gel Blaster. And until next time, this is Myler's Mods signing off.